I had to tell myself, and I realized that if I do not work on my emotions, and if I don't work on bettering myself about being emotionally closed off to people and communicating with people better, that eventually I'm going to hurt not only myself because I'm driving this truck recklessly, but I'm going to hurt individuals who I may or may not know as they're going throughout their daily journey.
The only podcast with authentic conversations wrapped in truth and motivation. The Views Over Views podcast. Let's go.
Yo, good people. Welcome to another episode of the Views Over Views podcast. I'm your host, Major. And if you're coming to kick it back with me, welcome back. And if you're coming to kick it with me for the first time, welcome to the fold. You dig what I'm saying? Listen, man, I'm going to hop straight into it. Normally, I have a build-up, but I had the craziest dream, like, this morning, right before I woke up. So, I have been discussing with y'all that I haven't been able to get, like, any sleep. Like, this is me, like, legit. I'm legit, like, just getting up, and I decided to record this. So, y'all bear with me. I'm still trying to wake up. But this morning, I woke up at 12:42, and I have just been up. So, I did my go-to method, put on a podcast, tried that, ain't work. I listened to two of them. They were both an hour long. 2 hours right there. Still couldn't go to sleep. Listened to a message, like a sermon. Still couldn't go to sleep. So I just stayed up until the church they do a 6 a.m. prayer every morning. So I stayed up until maybe, like, I'm not going to lie, maybe till like 5:30. And then I made sure my alarm was set for 6 a.m. And so I got up at 6 a.m., hopped on the prayer call. And then after that, I was finally able to go back to sleep. And so I woke up again around like 10:20, but like I'm lying, not 10:20. It's like 10:20 right now. I had just got back from the gym at 10:20. I went there. I woke up at like 9:45. And so the dream I had right before I got up was, well, the stuff that I was researching, I've been doing a lot of researching about, like, love and relationships with individuals. And because that's the journey that I'm trying to master. And so I do a lot of research on that. So I had a dream, the first half of my dream. I had a dream that I was texting a spiritual leader to ask them a question that I've always been on the fence about. So I just went ahead and asked them. And they told me, I can't remember exactly. Oh, I asked them, when should you know if you should give a second chance on something or someone? And I believe their response is when you're ready to take it to that next level. And I was like, okay, got you. So I went back to sleep. And then the second half, to me it's just one long dream, but the second half of the dream, I was on a Greyhound type bus. Like, I was on a charter bus. That's what they're called. I was on a charter bus. And from what I can remember, it was packed. And I was sitting on the right side, the front seat. If you've ever been on one of those buses, you know, like, the driver has that front area to themselves, and then it's a couple of feet, maybe like 1 or 2 feet, 1 to 3 feet back where the first row starts for passengers. And so on the left side, right behind the driver, were two people that I knew. And then I sat on the right side alone. And so I remember me being asleep, like just knocked out, and something like I feel like God woke me up like right in the nick of time and had me get up and move because the person who was sitting next to the other person I knew behind the driver had went to like maybe 2 or 3 rows back. And so I switched seats to go to the left side to talk to that individual. And not even 5 seconds later, we're sitting in we've been on the road for hours. We're sitting in traffic and a car, it's not even a car, it's a truck. No, I'm right. A car started honking crazy because the cars behind him was honking because for some reason there was some type of commotion of a vehicle trying to get through the lane really fast. And so all the cars had went over, and out of nowhere, it's just like this huge 18-wheeler that is slamming in the cars left and right, trying to get through the last lane. We in 3 lanes. The bus that I'm on is on the last lane on the left, and it's a middle lane, and then it's the far right lane near the curb, near businesses. And so the 18-wheeler, like, smashes through traffic. And as it's going, the driver, I see the driver trying to take control of the wheel. And there's, like, if you ever seen, like, those 18-wheelers that look like dumpster trucks, and they have, like, the open cover on the back. But this wasn't, like, the average height. This was, like, a little bit higher. And so the driver was jerking the car, trying to get control of the 18-wheeler. Jerking a truck trying to get control of the 18-wheeler, and as I look, there's like water splashing out of it. And then that car, well, once the 18-wheeler hit the car in the middle lane, the middle car smashed legit in the same spot that I was sleeping in on the bus. And I'm like, oh, this is crazy. And so there were car after the 18-wheeler, because he ran the light. Because the light didn't even turn green yet. He ran the light. Thankfully, nobody else was going. Like, for some reason, all 4 of the intersections were at a red light. So he ran the red light. Like, clear path, ran the red light. And so after he ran the red light, there were, like, emergency vehicles trying to stop him. And so after that, like, I immediately just woke up. And every time I have, like, an interesting dream, I look up the meaning of it. And so, what did I do this morning? When I woke up, I Googled everything, yo. So this is what it said on Google. I said, what did I type in? I said, what does it mean if you see a whale in your dream? And, well, first, this is what I thought before I Googled what that meant. I didn't ask God. I feel like God was telling me, my bad, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but the ambulance is passing by. It's kind of crazy how I'm telling this story about emergency vehicles and that happens. God was telling me that, or I feel like God was trying to show me that if you continue to just live your life, just continue to live your life, I'm going to protect you from the danger seen and unseen. And so I was like, oh, okay. And I'm still laying down at this point. After that connected and that clicked in my brain, I had got up and I Googled, what does it mean if you see a whale in your dream? And so this website, it's called dreamguideme.com. Don't know if it's legit or not, but from all the researches and all the links I was going to, a lot of them say the same thing. And it says, dreaming of whales implies that you've emotionally closed off yourself from others. Also, you struggle to communicate your feelings with the people around you. I was like, dog, what? And so what I got from that is that, hold on, I got to read it again. So it says, dreaming of whales implies you've been emotionally closed off from others. Okay. And so that, I'm missing the most important part, y'all. Y'all probably like, where do you get a whale from? Yo, so it was a it after the 18-wheeler smashed into the car and the car smashed into the charter bus exactly in the seat I was sitting in. I look behind me and is everybody's trying to figure out, yo, what was that? A lady checks the news. She checks her phone, checks the news, and and it says that there is not a whale on the loose, but it's like a stolen whale causing mayhem. You know, going throughout the city driving crazy. That's where the whale came from. I I Googled what does it mean when a whale is in your dream because I heard the lady behind me say that there is a whale that was in that 18-wheeler that is causing chaos throughout our city. Follow me now. Now everything I just said before that makes sense. Follow me now. It says you've a whale implies that you've been emotionally closed off from others. What I got from this, and what I'm gonna leave you with, because I'm still trying to figure this out, but I just had to get this off my chest. It says you've emotionally been closed off. You've emotionally closed yourself off from others, and you struggle to communicate your feelings with people around you. I felt that the whale was me. I was the whale that was in that 18-wheeler. The 18-wheeler was my life. Like the whale was me spiritually, like my soul, and my outer body was the 18-wheeler. The 18-wheeler was crashing left and right into vehicles, into objects, into everything else that was going throughout their day and the people that was around that truck. And I had to tell myself, and I realized that if I do not work on my emotions, and if I don't work on bettering myself about being emotionally closed off to people and communicating with people better, that eventually I'm going to hurt not only myself because I'm driving this truck recklessly, but I'm going to hurt individuals who I may or may not know as they're going throughout their daily journey. And I was like, dog, what? I'm like, bro, it's making sense, man. So today, this morning, I realized that I have to confront that issue, and that's what I need to work on. I need to work on being emotionally closed off to people and working on opening myself up more with my emotions and my communication, because I am a very caring and loving person, and I hate to hurt people emotionally. I don't do the physical hurting to people, but if I hurt people, it'll be emotionally, because when I'm hurt emotionally, that tends to go into other people's energy. Like my energy will transfer to them, and then I'll be the one who is responsible for making their day go left or making their feelings or their emotions go left. And then that's just a domino effect. And that might happen to the next person they talk to and the next person, all because of that one person. Just like that last episode I talked about, the foundation. I was the foundation for the emotional hurt. And so I don't want to be that way. And I really pray to God that he fixes my heart on this. Seriously. And I knew I had to get this off my chest because I walked to the gym and the gym is packed. I go to the gym at my apartment complex. The gym is packed. There's no room for me to do anything, especially for what I was trying to do today. So I came back to the house and I got right in front of this camera and I had to share that today to get this off my chest because, like I said, even though I'm talking to y'all, when I rewatch this, I'm really talking to myself. Like God is speaking through me for me to rewatch this. When I rewatch this, he's talking to me. He's like, son, like, study this. Don't just watch it and post it and have you posting this for other people to watch. You need to watch this for yourself. And I'm like, okay, God, I hear you. I hear you. Like right now, okay, God, I hear you. And I'm going to do that. So I just wanted to hop on here and share that because that was something that was heavy on my spirit. And I don't know who needed to hear that, but if you're struggling with your communication and showing your emotions to the people that you claim you love, and not only just the people you claim you love, but just God's people as a whole, we have to love everyone the same. We have to show that same love across the board. And I'm like, yo, like that, my mind is still like stuck right now. Just my mind is still just stuck. Oh man. But yeah, that is all that I came on here to share. If I don't even feel like doing the normal outro. If you hear something that you resonated with, share it. You know what to do. If share this. If something hit you, if it didn't hit you, if you just share it. Just share it. I just want to share my dreams with y'all. If y'all had any like crazy dreams before, I would love to hear about them. Like you can DM me on IG. IG page is OVO Reversed because we views over views. OVO VOV. You feel me? Other than that, like comment them below on the YouTube. Like, what is it? Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're listening to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, leave a comment, leave a rating, all that good stuff. But until the next time, I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. I'm really, like I said, I'm really enjoying this, and so I appreciate if you looking at this again. If you made it this far, this is episode number 4. If you made it this far, I appreciate y'all. We got like 6 more episodes till this season is done, so I'm enjoying it, man. But once again, thank y'all for rocking with me. And like I said, until we meet again, until I see y'all again, y'all stay blessed, stay positive, stay true. Keep doing you. Peace.